Back again today with another preview reaction to Classroom of the Elite. You know, year 2, season 4, but it's for episode 6. We had a very good episode last week. Anasawa. Woo! Woo! Now, there is something I've been thinking of, and I want to see if anything's going to come up in this ep for me to say what I want to say, because I've been having some thought, right? Look, you know how we do it. We're going to watch it first, and then we're going to go back, and we're going to talk. As always, I do hope you guys enjoy it. If you do feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into this, and yeah, let's see what we could be in store for.
ちょっと聞きづらいことがあるんだけど、いいかな。
改まってどうした？何でも聞いてくれ。
もしかして最近ちょっと薄くなった？
薄く？いや、確かに癖毛なところは多少あるが、毛量は以前から何も変わっていないはずだ。
そうじゃなくて存在感の方かな。クラスのサブリーダーの割に出番もないし、最初だけだったなって。
いや、しかし俺には俺の役目がきっとこの先あるはずだ。
信じていい？
多分な。
次回波乱の争奪戦。クラスのリーダーとしてこれからの活躍に期待するね。
頑張って存在感を出していく所存です。
Jesus Christ. That is hard. Watch it one more time.
ちょっと聞きづらいことがあるんだけど、いいかな。
改まってどうした？何でも聞いてくれ。
もしかして最近ちょっと薄くなった？
薄く？いや、確かに癖毛なところは多少あるが、毛量は以前から何も変わっていないはずだ。
そうじゃなくて存在感の方かな。クラスのサブリーダーの割に出番もないし、最初だけだったなって。
いや、しかし俺には俺の役目がきっとこの先あるはずだ。
信じていい？
多分な。
次回波乱の争奪戦。クラスのリーダーとしてこれからの活躍に期待するね。
頑張って存在感を出していく所存です。
I'm gonna be honest, this was very hard. I'm gonna be honest, this was super hard. So, alright, one thing I will do. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I do have, for this, I have the character names here, as you guys can see. That's all I have. It's just the character names, nothing else, nothing more, right? I'm gonna be looking at the characters' names so I can reference them. That's the only reason why I got this up, right? Just in case anyone tries to say that, you know, I have stuff up and whatever. All right, cool. So in my right mind, this is obviously Albert. Is it Ishigazi? What's his name? Ishikazi? Ishizaki? All right, so here I think we're with Ishizaki Albert, and I'm not sure of her name because I can't see her on this list. But she's the girl who kind of chills in the library, right? She's harmless. The only thing I'm thinking of is why would it be... And it looks like it's Ishizaki's room because he's sitting on the bed, right? And it looks like there's aftershaves and creams there at the top, right? So I assume this is his room. Why would we be meeting and RYUEN's not here? That's what I can't figure out. Why would we be meeting here without RYUEN? And I just can't for the life of me figure out why we would. But they're all in RYUEN's class. So the only thing I could, and this is, you guys want this for predictions, right? So I'm gonna predict. But Ibuki's not there. Or is it Ibuki? She's not there. And why would she not be there? I think, look, I think you could definitely say Albert and Ishizaki have definitely gained's not the right word, have definitely found Ayanokoji as a, I would say quite a superior being. I think in that, was it season 2 or whatever season it was when they threw hands, they defo misread Ayanokoji, what he was and what he's capable of. So in my mind, he's got the respect now. I also think the girl who's also in the library quite a lot respects Ayanokoji as well. She has no problem talking to him and sometimes giving some intel, right? Which makes me think potentially, they're looking at RYUEN, Dragon Boy. Now, I thought they were quite loyal to him, but maybe there's something that's been happening where maybe they're not as dependent on him as we think. I could be wrong. I'm trying to think about why they would all be here. And it's a relaxed environment as well. There doesn't look like there's any hostility. Albert's on the other side of the table, arms crossed. He isn't really eager. Ishizaki's chilling on his bed, you know, and I don't think that the library girl would be there if it was anything hostile. So I don't think it is. I just wonder who asked to meet up with who and why. There's a lot of flags here. I wonder if it could be something to do with, you know, the kind of, because it's a cruise ship they're kind of going on to go to a new island, right? To do that special test. So I wonder if maybe they're looking to team up with Ayanokoji behind RYUEN's back. But even then, I don't know. What could it be? Unless they're all members of student council. Could they all be members of student council? Even then, I don't think that is right either. I don't know. This is hard. This is really hard. They got curtains closed as well. So this is definitely a secret meeting. Bro's got a lot of flags on his wall as well. One thing I do want to quickly go back at and look at is the library scene between... No, but even then, she just said that basically... we just need some... Ayanokoji just said we just need somewhere to sit. But wait, let me just check. I mean, look, the only other thing I can think of is we do know that RYUEN is obviously trying to go after Sagyanaki. We do know that is a thing. I don't think that's a reason enough to bring them here, but it potentially could be. The only thing that's really coming to mind, the whole reason why I think these lot could be together is something about RYUEN's plan they're not with. And maybe want the aid of Ayanokoji. That's what I could think of right now. Okay, her name's Sheena-san, the library girl Sheena-san. So Ayanokoji asks here, are things going well in Class C, right? So she says it seems like they're really moving along. And that's about it. That's as far as that is. So the only other thing I could think of, potentially, which kind of caught me a little bit off guard last ep, is, you know, when Ayanokoji, and I said this, when Ayanokoji's standing there waiting for his friends to meet up and then he runs into Ichinose, right? The only thing I could think of from there is that Ayanokoji was on his phone. Now, he's never on his phone that much unless he's making plays. So maybe this was a play to text, maybe to text Sheena, which I'm not sure she would have his number. I don't know. Maybe they could all get in contact with each other somehow. And they've arranged this meetup, but I don't know what for. Interesting, but let's move on because I could be here all day speculating. Unless they're talking about like test scores or something. Could they be talking about Hosen? They could be talking about Hosen. Hosen is slightly a problem for RYUEN, and we know that he said he wants to murder him in the anime. I mean, possibly. Maybe they're a bit worried for RYUEN. Maybe they heard what... No, it wouldn't spread. Okay, let's continue. All right, and then we have here Ayanokoji walking with... Who are you? You are... Is this Chika? Is her name Chika? Chiaki? I don't know, Chiaki Mashishita or something? Matsushita? I'm bad with pronouncing names. I think that's her. Yeah, if I had to go off of it. So wait, has she... Okay, maybe she's changed her hair color. I don't know. I could be tripping. Alright, haven't these two not worked together in the past? I'm pretty sure they've worked together in the past. He could be calling her for another favor. Clearly discussing something. I'm pretty sure they've worked together in the past. I guess it would just be kind of finding out what she kind of knows. That's my... If it is her, if that's who I'm thinking of, it could just be finding out what she knows. Maybe trying to get like another point of view. This is really hard. I'm struggling a little bit. Low key. I mean, unless she just ran into Ayanokoji and seeing what he's saying, and then he's trying to get a feel of a situation after speaking to Albert and those other guys. That's what I'm kind of thinking. She would be good. She would be a good source of information. That's what I'm getting from it. Okay, and then we got Susanne and Ayanokoji here. He could obviously be saying what he spoke to class. I mean, what class are they now? They're probably the new class B, right? I think. So we could be saying what he spoke about to class B, potentially asking her how student council is going, what plans there are, if Nagamo's kind of making any moves or what he's getting her to do so far. Other than that, until they really find out what this new exam is going to be like, there's not really a lot I could imagine they're talking about. Unless, weirdly enough, Ayanokoji's asking Susanne what she thinks of Pseudo, but I can't imagine he wants it. I reckon he wants her to stay focused. Maybe she's just like, I'll leave that to you kind of thing, or we'll catch up. And then this is what, Ike? I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Ike, innit? Is this him? Because that's not Hirata, is it? Yeah, that's Ike. Okay. Kanji Ike. He's like pseudo in a sense in terms of his abilities in school, right? What could this be? Would he be so brave to say that he likes her? It could be that. What's her name? Whatever it is, she is not playing ball. Satsuki. Okay, yeah. So Satsuki and Ike. So Satsuki here, looks like Ike's quite animated in terms of either telling her something or confessing something or trying to prove a point or say something. She doesn't look like she's interested at all. Yeah, like literally turns her head away. Then she looks like she's on a date with someone who's not in our class while Ayanokoji meets up with him. And yeah, she looked like she's getting to know someone. I've never seen... that wasn't that guy from that episode, was it? With Sabaki? It wasn't. Is that him? That's to say, like, I feel like we've never seen him before, but it could be him. What episode was that where he met? It'd be weird if we were introduced to a whole new character now, but it's not completely out of it, is it? Are these two the same? No, they're definitely not the same. Okay, I don't know who this is, but she's clearly on a date with someone. I don't think EK likes that. Maybe because he likes her. Because yeah, it looked like they're at a dessert place. And these two clearly look like they're kind of getting to know each other. I assume he's a second year as well. He's obviously nervous about something. Maybe, I can't tell. But it's weird that they're in the same place. I just can't imagine it's anything to do with any sort of test or anything to do with proceedings. So it makes me think that he confessed that he likes her. She doesn't feel the same way. Now he's nervous or embarrassed and feels like he's trying to ask Ayanokoji for help, even though he wasn't believing Ayanokoji's test scores literally last week. I don't know. I have no idea. I'll be honest, that's probably one of my weaker predictions. Because I just can't think about why they would. What's the reason for the link up? It's hard. So yeah, look, there we have it. I have no idea, to be honest. I'll be real with you, right? That one's got the better of me. I'm gonna overanalyze the ep though. I'm not gonna lie. I do not like the fact that I have no confidence in what I've just said. I don't like it at all. I want to be better. So look. We'll see what happens on Thursday. Really excited. Thank you guys for all the support that you've been, bringing to the channel with the Classroom of the Elite content. It has been great. I'll see you guys And yeah, let's hope for a good episode. Take it easy. Peace.